Do they regret walking away? That's what we're looking at. Do they regret walking away? So the Two of Cups reversed popped itself out as I clicked the record button. And the Two of Cups reversed for me is a misunderstanding. It is two people that deeply care about each other, but there's been a miscommunication. There's something gone wrong. You're still on the same path, but there should be a connection. There should be something still there. So we're looking at, do they regret walking away? Going to do a connection spread between you both. We'll see if the Two of Cups comes out in the tarot spread. But welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. Private readings are available. Fast track is available. Down this side is you. Got the Lover's card. Down this side is them. Down the middle is the connecting energy. They'll be back. They'll be back. And they'll give you something to think about. Like really something worthwhile thinking about. I'm going to pull some letters. I think we need them just to give you extra connection to the reading. We have an R, a D. They can be initials for names, job titles, countries, towns. Have an S, a G, a J, a Y. Will they be back? Yes. Yes. They'll be back. And they'll give you something to think about. And you're going to take your time before you answer them or reply to them. But it's going to give you food for thought. You know this is not over. You know that they've been really silly. You know that you should both be in communication. You know that they made a mountain out of a molehill. They overreacted. They ran away. They've made a mistake. Do they have regrets? They have many regrets. But they are going to be taking charge of the situation. In the recent past, we're looking at past, present, moving forward. In the recent past, you have the Justice card. You demanded answers from them. You demanded to know what they were really thinking, how they were really feeling, what they were really up to. It feels like you had questions that you needed answers, and you had a moment of clarity, and you felt that something was off. And it feels like you kind of put them on a spot a bit, and they were very childish about it. They had the Page of Wands at that point, and then you had the Seven of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, which is telling me that when the Justice card was in play for you, you were looking for the truth, whatever their truth was. And their Page of Wands to me is saying loyalty. It's like, I was loyal to you. I'm always loyal to you. I love you. I care about you. But they weren't really saying it in the right kind of way. And it feels like you were just looking for some clarity. You were just looking from, are they really going to just walk away from me? Are they lying to me? What are they hiding? Because one thing felt off, everything felt off. And it was really difficult. And yes, it was them that walked away, or it was... They didn't walk away. They were more like a toddler throwing their teddy bear up in the air and slowly stomping out of the room. That's what happened, because you were asking them to be an adult and be accountable and to tell you what was really going on. And I don't feel that there was anything bad going on. It's just because they were being a little bit shifty and shady, it made everything feel like everything was terrible, and it felt like you needed them to say that I love you, I want to be with you, and they just weren't saying it. They were resistant to it. They were being childish about it. They weren't letting the connection grow. They weren't letting it move forward. At the moment, you've got the Lover's card. I love this tarot deck. The Lover's card, you still care about them. You know they'll be back. You know they'll be back before you even clicked on this. They have the Five of Wands reversed at the moment. And then we have delays and disappointments at the moment with the World reversed. Feels like your worlds apart. You know how you feel. You know how they feel, really. The Five of Wands reversed, it always reminds me of, you know, when someone starts an argument to deflect. And they start an argument, and then you have this rage and argument with them, and then it all dies down, and then boof, they've gone. And then you think, what was that argument about? And then we feel manipulated, because then we feel, well, did they deliberately set that fire so that there would be an argument so that they could get away and stomp off like a toddler and claim that it's not their fault? And it feels like it was something and nothing. You didn't really see it coming. You didn't know that they were just going to walk away. And it really does feel like we're dealing with a toddler who doesn't really understand relationships, and feels like they've pushed you away in a sulky kind of way, in a, right, well, fine, if you're going to question me, then off you go, and like punishing you. And it's really hard, because I just want to smack him in the forehead, just go, what are you doing? Of course, I'm not a physically violent kind of person, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. They're going to message you, and you're going to take time to get back to them. They've got the Chariot. They're going to come rushing in, and they're going to try and take control of the situation, and they're going to start love bombing you with the Knight of Swords in the middle of you both. And it feels like they're going to come in, and it feels like they're going to message you, and you're going to take a while to get back. You're going to be like, you don't deserve me to answer you back straight away, so you can wait. Like, keep them on red for a bit. And it's going to give you food of thought. So I want to see what they're not saying. What are they not saying right now? What is it that they're being so childish about? Why are they so resistant? I feel you leaving me behind. Well, that's their own fault, isn't it? I want to be more than just friends. Okay, so this relationship was at the point where it was needing to take the next step within the relationship ladder, and they just walked away instead. I want to tell you how I feel. They're going to tell you how they feel. They feel lots for you. They miss you a lot, They just do. And they're silly. And they need to grow up. And they need to back down. And they need to learn that relationships need openness and honesty. And it doesn't feel like this person's got big, dark, horrible secrets. It just feels like this person has been very resistant to allowing this to become a true commitment. But there's a lot of love, there's a lot of attraction, there's a lot of feeling, and it feels like they're going to come back. They're going to come back and tell you how they really feel. That the moment that they think that you're interested in somebody else, they're going to come in and claim you. So, do they regret walking away? At the moment, they're still a bit of a sulky toddler. Once they stop being a sulky toddler, they're going to put things right. They're going to instantly put things right. Once they get into that mindset of, oops, where are they gone? I better check. They'll come back. They'll fix it. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so it ain't to take you anyway. Private readings are always available, and I have a fast track available at the moment. If you've made it to this point and are part of my secret Purple Heart gang, I really appreciate you being here. Had an absolutely lovely Mother's Day in the UK yesterday. I spent it with my gorgeous children and my mum, and it was a perfect, lovely day for a change. I think it was probably one of the nicest family days we've had for a very, very long time, especially since before the pandemic. It's crazy, isn't it? It's taken 4 years to kind of get life back to normal again, or somewhat normal. But we had a lovely day. We had cake. We had food. We watched stuff. We talked a lot. We spent a lot of time together. We only it was only meant to be about a couple of hours, and it ended up being all afternoon, all evening. So I'm not complaining. It was lovely. So if you were celebrating Mother's Day yesterday, I hope you had an amazing day. Whenever Mother's Day is for you, where you are, I hope you're blessed, and I hope you know that you're loved, whoever you are, whether you have children, whether you have pets, you are loved. Your angels love you. The universe wants what's best for you, even sometimes when it feels like it's not the best thing. We can always look back and think, okay, well, if that bad thing hadn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I am now. And we have to try and turn negatives into positives. But your angel guides are always guiding you forward. And if someone walks out of your life because they're not meant to be in it, let them go and give them the freedom to come back if they want. Let them have that choice. Sit in that confidence. Stand in your power of, I'm standing in my power. And if they're meant to come back and I'm meant to have them and we're meant to have a wonderful relationship, it will happen. It will be. The universe will allow it to happen. If they come back and we're meant to have a rotten relationship, I hope my angels keep them away. It's that kind of mindset. It's having that kind of confidence and standing in your power, not in a place of fear, not in a place of rose-tinted glasses, but a place of pure love. So you are loved, you are adored, and the universe is working in your favour. I will see you soon.